Welcome to Minor Matter Strength and Conditioning. My name is Oscar and I'll be your host. For previous videos and more progressions, please visit the channel. Hi, my name is Oscar. Welcome to Minor Matter Strength and Conditioning. Thank you guys for joining me. There's a quick lower back pain remedy that you can use using a Bosu. Now, it can be also helpful to increase your lower back range of motion. Now, when people go back over here, this is a quick way to test to see how much flexible you are from your lower back. This is usually commonly used to stretch your hamstrings, but I actually run a lot. My hamstrings are really tight, but ever since I've been doing this stretch and the one foam roller, my flexibility, my lower back increased. So it's not actually your hamstrings that determine how much you can touch your toes, because I can easily touch my toes, but I know my hamstrings are really tight. It's actually your lower back that is actually pretty flexible. So if you can do this, then your lower back is actually pretty flexible. But keeping your chest back up, now you can feel more of a hamstring stretch. So by doing the stretch that you're about to perform and the other foam roller, you can actually increase your lower back flexibility with a simple couple minutes a day, because that muscle is known as your quadratus lumborum, and this actually helps stretch out by touching your toes. It can actually help increase your flexibility, so you can not only touch your toes, but you can actually go out there. You can see how far I'm going out there before right now, and that's pretty good flexibility. That's because I've been doing this for quite some time, but my hamstrings again are really tight. So I'm going to show you a quick way to relieve your lower back pain remedy, but that's actually a good starting point that you can measure. So if you're really tight from here, it's not actually your hamstrings, it's actually your lower back that's really tight, that's preventing you from actually touching your toes. But it's actually a big no-no to do this one standing up, because it's too much flexion in your trunk, your spinal cord. So it's not good to do it standing up, but it is good to do it sitting down. So we're going to get started by having the Bosu back over here. And what you want to do is you want to get a bench or a couch. So sometimes I do this on my house, on my couch, with my feet up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to slowly go back up, and you're going to keep your feet up. You're going to keep your lower back at the highest point. So your lower back's going to be back over here, and you're going to slowly go back down, and you're going to rest your head. Now over here, you should feel a big stretch, and the Bosu provides a pretty nice arch support for your lower back. And as you're doing this, what I want you to do is you can contract your abdominals, and then slowly tilt your pelvis forward. You're going to keep your hands out to the side, and only when you tilt your pelvis forward, that's when I want you to slowly go out to your right side. Now as you're going out to the right side, you should feel a big stretch on your left side. And if you touch your left side, it should feel mushy. And that's because it's being stretched. It's not being activated, it's actually being stretched. You don't need to keep your knees together, you can keep them a little bit separate. But make sure pretend that your hands are glued to the floor. And you can only go as far as it will allow you. Hold it here for about 10 to 30 seconds, whatever you feel comfortable. Come back in, and once again, this will be a reset. Contract your abdominals, tilt your pelvis forward, and then slowly go to your right. Now as you're going out to the right, slowly you're going to go out. And if you feel mild discomfort, don't go that far. And if you can't go, if your shoulder starts to lift up, then you've gone too far. Only go as far as your hands are still on the ground, and you're going to feel a big stretch on your right side. And once again, if you touch your right side, it's going to be mushy because that muscle is relaxed, completely relaxed. Nothing is being activated. So as you're doing that, you're increasing your range of motion. So you're going to go back to the middle, contract your abdominals, tilt your pelvis forward, and then go out to the right side. So you can stay here for 10 to 30 seconds. You should feel a big stretch. You should feel pretty good. And remember don't hold your breath. And just concentrate on your breathing. Concentrate on Inhaling, holding it for a couple of seconds, and slowly exhaling. And once you've done a couple of those ones, inhale, hold it, and slowly exhale. Go back to the middle, contract your abdominals, tilt your pelvis forward, and one last time you're going to go back to your left. And as you're going back to your left, you should feel that you can go a little bit farther, because that's going to allow you a little more range of motion, and you should be stretching your lower right side of your lower back, and relax. So as soon as you're done with the stretches, what I want you to do is I want you to lift up your hips by contracting your abdominals and then slowly going back down. So this is also a good stretch to begin with and end with. So that way your body knows that it's activating those muscles, but it's actually also stretching it. At first, you might feel like it is a little bit more of discomfort to moderate, but as you keep doing it, you're going to find out that it's going to feel a little bit looser. And that's because now you're bringing more blood to the tissue, and muscles kind of work like plastic. They're really malleable and they're warm up. If you heat up plastic, you can form almost anything with it. But as soon as it cools down, it becomes very stiff and rigid. Same with muscles. If you don't move them, they are stiff and rigid. So a lot of lower back problems are most commonly associated with usually in the morning because you haven't moved in a while. So as you keep going back and forth, you're going to slowly slide out to your right using your right elbow and slowly go back out to the side. And you're going to go back with your hands and knees. And once again, you're going to go on to a lower back stretch by going into the dog and the cat stretch. Just a couple of times just to make sure that your body is back to normal. And as you keep doing that back and forth, you should feel that you have more mobility. And just to prove that this actually works, once again, you want to be able to test it out. So once again, my hamstrings are pretty tight, but my lower back is actually pretty flexible, which allows me to not only go a little bit further, but now I can actually increase my range of motion, where previously it was really hard to do this, but now my lower back is more flexible, so it allows me to stretch a little bit further into more of the lower back stretch. But this is a quick way to see your progress. If you can't touch your toes, once again, it's usually not due to your hamstrings. It's usually due to lack of flexibility on your lower back because you're either sitting too long in the car, driving, computer, what have you. It's very tight, so moving those muscles will allow more movement, so that way you can be able to alleviate a lot of lower back problems. Thank you guys for joining. You guys have been awesome, and I hope this video helps you. For more videos, you can go to our channel and subscribe. Thanks so much. Have a nice day.